Today's book summary, we are going to discuss about The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway, a timeless tale of struggle and triumph. A small fishing boat and an old man, alone, determined to prove that his spirit is stronger than the sea itself. This is timeless classic about courage, endurance, and the unbreakable human spirit. Stay with me till the end of this video, because this isn't just a story about a fisherman. It's about what it means to never give up, no matter how tough life gets. Part 1. The Old Man, Santiago. Our story begins in a small Cuban village by the Gulf Stream. Meet Santiago, an old fisherman. Once known for his skill, he's now fallen on hard times. For 84 straight days, he hasn't caught a single fish. The villagers whisper that he's unlucky. Saleo, they call him, the worst kind of unlucky. But Santiago isn't bitter. He's humble, proud, and deeply connected to the sea. By his side is Manolin, a young boy who loves and admires him. Manolin used to fish with Santiago, but his parents forced him to work with a more successful fisherman. Still, the boy brings him food, bait, and endless encouragement. When Santiago decides to sail farther than ever before to break his unlucky streak, Manolin helps him prepare. He doesn't know it yet, but Santiago's next journey will test the limits of his body, mind, and soul. Part 2. Into the deep sea. At dawn, Santiago rows his small skiff far beyond the other fishermen. The sea is calm, glowing golden in the morning light. He casts his lines with care and skill, deep where the big fish swim. Hours pass. Then a pull. A strong, steady tug. Santiago knows immediately this is no ordinary fish. This is a marlin, a magnificent, giant creature, possibly longer than his boat. He sets the hook and braces himself. But instead of coming up, the marlin pulls him, dragging the small boat farther out into the open sea. The battle has begun. Part 3. Man versus nature. For 2 days and 2 nights, the old man is towed across the ocean by the mighty marlin. He's exhausted, hungry, and his hands are cut and bleeding from the rope. But he refuses to give up. He talks to the fish, calling it brother. He respects it, even admires its strength and dignity. Fish, he whispers, I'll stay with you until I am dead. Santiago remembers his youth, when he once arm-wrestled the strongest man in the village for a whole day and night, and won. That memory gives him strength. The sea becomes both friend and foe. The sun burns, sharks circle, and loneliness sinks deep. But Santiago keeps going, his spirit unbroken. Part 4. The catch. On the 3rd day, as the sun rises, Santiago finally feels the marlin slow down. He knows the end is near. With every ounce of his remaining strength, he pulls the line tighter, hand over hand, until the marlin surfaces, a silver-blue monster shimmering in the sunlight. It's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. With tears in his eyes, Santiago drives his harpoon deep into the fish's heart. The marlin shudders, then goes still. He has done it. After 84 days, he has caught the greatest fish of his life. Part 5. The return and the sharks. Santiago ties the marlin alongside his boat. It's too large to fit inside. As he sails back home, pride fills his heart. But the sea, once calm, now tests him again. The first shark appears, drawn by the blood in the water. Santiago fights back with his harpoon, killing it, but losing the weapon in the process. Then come more sharks. He uses his knife, then an oar, then even the boat's rudder, but they keep coming. One by one, they tear the marlin apart. By the time he nears the shore, only the giant skeleton remains, ribs and tail gleaming white in the moonlight. Exhausted beyond words, Santiago reaches the harbor in darkness. He stumbles to his shack, collapses on his bed, and falls into a deep sleep. Part 6. The morning after. At dawn, the villagers find the old man's boat. They're stunned by the marlin's enormous skeleton. It stretches longer than the boat itself. He rushes to Santiago's hut, sees him sleeping peacefully, and weeps. He promises to fish with him again. No matter what his parents say for Santiago, it's not a loss. The sea took the fish, yes, but not his pride, not his courage, not his spirit. He went out to prove something to himself, and he did. Conclusion: the meaning. The Old Man and the Sea isn't just about catching a fish. It's about the struggle between man and nature, between pride and defeat, between the body that weakens and the soul that never gives up. Hemingway once said, "A man can be destroyed but not defeated." And Santiago is the living proof of that truth. So next time you face a challenge that feels too big to conquer, remember the Old Man and the Sea. Because courage isn't about winning. It's about never giving up the fight. Thank you for watching this video _. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Dustbin Books for more timeless book summaries that inspire and move the heart. Which one should we cover next? Let me know in the comments.